feeling, like a hollowness right in the centre of things. You tick the boxes, maybe even climb the ladder, but it rings, empty. Sunday nights fill you with dread, not anticipation. Achievements feel fleeting. You're told to find your passion, love what you do, but deep down, it often just feels like survival. Why does everything feel so meaningless? You're not broken. This isn't just you. This feeling is everywhere. It's the air we breathe. And maybe it's not a bug, but a feature. We're bombarded with the message. Your work should be your passion, your identity, your source of ultimate fulfillment.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. My fellow citizens of the world, ask not what America will do for you, but what together we can do for the freedom of man.
And we try. We try so hard to feel it. We convince ourselves we do. But then, why the crushing fatigue, the burnout epidemic, the sense that even success leaves us cold? It's a massive contradiction. We're sold this story of work as fulfillment, yet the dominant experience is work as obligation, work as survival. Where does this disconnect come from? Imagine a vast, complex machine. Its primary goal? To keep turning, to grow, to produce, to sell, to repeat indefinitely. This machine needs fuel. It needs people to perform specific tasks day in, day out. It needs people to buy the things produced. For this cycle to feel smooth, stable, it helps immensely if people believe their role within it is inherently meaningful, even enjoyable.
When I was a kid, the closest you could get me to a fish was the aquarium. Now, thanks to McDonald's, I'm the expert. Have a Pepsi day.
The passion narrative, the dream job ideal, they act like lubricants for the gears. They mask a fundamental truth. For the vast majority, work is primarily an obligation to the machine itself. We work to keep the cycle spinning. Our pay, just enough to keep us coming back and buying in. This is where the hollowness takes root. When our work is primarily about feeding the machine, we become disconnected in profound ways. Disconnected from what we make. We create, but rarely see the real impact or feel ownership. It vanishes into the system. Disconnected from the act itself, the work often feels imposed, repetitive, stifling, not an expression of who we are or what we could be. Disconnected from our potential, that deep human need to create meaningfully, to collaborate, to build things for and with each other. It gets sidelined. The machine needs cogs, not necessarily fulfilled humans. Disconnected from each other. Work pits us against colleagues for promotions, frames customers as numbers, turns managers into enforcers. True community is hard to build on this. And here's the real kicker. The system makes this emptiness feel inevitable. It whispers, this is just how it is. There's no other way. Sure, it feels empty, but what's the alternative? we're encouraged to see this hollowness as a personal failing. Find your passion. Practice gratitude. Buy this wellness app. The systemic problem, work designed for profit, not people, gets shrunk down into an individual problem to be solved with more consumption or self-optimization. Even our dissatisfaction, our longing for something more, can be packaged and sold back to us. It creates a suffocating loop. Feel empty. Be told it's your fault. Buy the solution. Feel emptier because the real problem remains untouched. The machine privatizes our stress. So that emptiness, it's not a sign you're broken. It's a signal that the story we've been told about work and meaning is incomplete. It's a sign of disconnection from what we make, how we work, our potential and each other, all woven into the fabric of the machine we sustain. Recognizing this isn't about despair, it's the first step towards clarity. What if meaning wasn't something the machine sold us, but something we built together? What if our value wasn't defined solely by our economic function? What if that hollow feeling is actually the space where something different could grow? Asking, why does it feel so empty, might be the most radical question of all. What do you think that emptiness is telling us?